It's the FA Cup final! FA Cup final Saturday. It's Arsenal versus Chelsea at Wembley Stadium. So hello and welcome. My name is Bobby Seagull. This is the FA Cup special quiz for NHS. So what are the rounds we have for you today? We have a round on FA Cup. So 5 questions, but it's worth 8 points. Round number 1. Then round number 2, I give you stadiums to do with the FA Cup. And that's going to be worth 12 points. And then the final round is worth up to 12 points. Actually, we've got one more round before that. We've got the voices. The voices. So it's not music, but I'm paying attention. Are you paying attention to football voices? And then the final round, 30 seconds of madness. And I'll reveal what the topic is later on. So are you ready for this week's football quiz? Let's do round number 2. Round number 2. So this round number 2 is pictures. So when I was on University Challenge a few years ago, in my quarter-final match in one of the group stages, it's like the Champions League. You've got a first round, second round, and then you have a quarter-final group stage. And in that, one of my bonus sets was on FA Cup venues in the early 20th century. I remember when they said FA Cup venues, I was like, yes, yes. And then they said in the early 1900s, I was like, oh no. But I got a few of them right. So in this particular round, you're going to see 6 stadia. So you're going to see modern versions of them. So I don't have the old original ones for some of them. You'd identify the name of the venue. So again, it could be old Wembley Stadium. And 1 year it hosted the final. So it could be 1994. So you need the name of the venue and the year it hosted it. Welcome to Pam. And Lucy's on 4. Well done, Lucy. Lucy, it is out of 8, but you can give yourself 4 if you want. Out of 5. Okay. So it's time for me to shrink. Are you ready? Let me hold my breath. Hello, Has Kareem joining in. Hello, welcome. Hello, my friend Alex Holmes. Alex reckons Alex joining late, but he's giving himself an honesty 4. I like that. People are honest in my quizzes. Okay, so I'm going to shrink now. Ready? Hold on. I need to get some helium. Helium. Hello, I'm going to shrink. Wait, I'm small. I'm really, really small. Okay, I'm going to get the picture round, okay? So, for the picture round, you have to write down 1 to 6. Label 1 to 6 on your paper for me. 1 to 6. And each one needs a venue and a year, okay? A year. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to give you 90 seconds for this. A little dance. So Has Kareem, welcome. So we're in the picture round. So you need to... I'm very small. I know, I'm very small. Small boy. I'm a real boy. So in this particular round, identify each of the stadiums and the year, 1 year it hosted the final. Just 1 year. Can I look like a football stadium? Do I look like a football stadium? Come on, you've got about a minute left. Identify the stadiums. Just have a look, they're quite tricky, some of them. They're okay, the stadiums. So these are all hosted the cup final at some stage. Some of them are easy. Some of them are not. Ooh, what do we think? So you have to name, these are stadiums that have hosted FA Cup finals. I want the name and the year. Of course, some of these stadiums have been replaced, so it's the old venue. Because if these are an FA Cup final in, let's say, 1920, I presume that stadium won't exist. Okay, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds more. Because I want to expand, don't I? Okay? I think that's nearly time, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to give you... Oh, Alex Holmes saying, am I sure about 2? I'm sure about all of them. You know that? I'm sure about all of them. Alex has put down something. I won't give away the clue. These have all hosted FA Cup finals. Can you believe it? And one of them actually was a question on University Challenge. Number 2 was. And you know what? I said the wrong place. I said the wrong one. Okay. think it's time. I think it's time. Are you ready? The music's done. Okay? It's time for the answers. Alex, very observant, very observant. Question 2 is not a football stadium. Okay, here are the answers. Are you ready all? Giving you plenty of time. So you needed a stadium and a year. Come on, quick. Get in. Okay, here we go. So question 1 was Old Trafford. Old Trafford, yes. And Old Trafford hosted the final in 1911 and 1915. And again, I'm not expecting you to get the year. So it's worth 1 mark for a year if you get any of the years and 1 mark for the stadium. So it's worth 2 marks. I'm expecting all of you to get 1 mark. Otherwise, you're on the wrong quiz. Get out of my quiz if you can't get Old Trafford and 1 of the years. Question 2, Alex Holmes. It was a trick question. So the Oval. It's the Oval. And the Oval hosted about 20 FA Cup finals. About 20 FA Cup finals. It's the first venue. And it came up for me as a question on University Challenge. And they said, which former cricket ground hosted FA Cup finals? And my friend was like, I mean, to be honest, we sort of thought Lords makes sense, but it was Oval. So if you were Kennington Oval, fine. They didn't host 1873. That was in Lilliebridge, somewhere else in Lilliebridge. But 1872 to 1892, if you put one of those years and you put Oval, so it's worth 2 marks. Okay, question number 3, that is Stamford Bridge. And Stamford Bridge is 1920 to 1922. 1920 to 1922. So actually, Lilliebridge was a ground, of a club called West Brompton, I think. So again, they hosted one ground in 1873. Yeah, Oval is done pretty well. Stamford Bridge, number 3. Number 4, you could have told it's Goodison, 1894. And that was an answer I got right on University Challenge. So it's Goodison. Then number 5, very recent. You could either put Principality or it is called the Millennium Stadium. So 2001 to 6. And for me, my iconic memory is Michael Owen with the 2 late goals when he won the Ballon d'Or. And the final one, a little bit squidgy, but this is Bramall Lane. And this is tricky because back in the early FA Cups, the replays were held at different grounds. They wouldn't hold it at the Oval or at Goodison, they'd move it to a different ground. So there you go. So it's worth up to 12 points. Quite a tricky little round. And I love the fact that the Oval hosted 20 grounds, 20 finals. And the first ever final was the Wanderers versus the Royal Engineers. There we go. Let me know what you got for this round. Up to 12 marks.